Do you struggle selecting papers and embellishments for your scrapbook pages? Hello everyone, Miss Carrie here. Today I'm going to share how I choose the perfect pieces for my pages using the photos as a guide. On my desk I have the Summer Pastime kit from Not Just for Boys Kit Club. If you watched their unboxing video, you might notice that I have a few pieces missing. I'll share what I have here, but I do suggest that you head on over to their site to view all the items that come with this month's kit. As you can see, there are some awesome papers here from Reminisce, Echo Park, and Simple Stories. This mix of basic patterns and travel prints are great for your summer vacation photos. This also includes a Summer Snapshots 12x12 Simple Story sticker sheet, Sunny Blooms Alpha Thickers, die cut frames from Vicky B, 5 yards of twine, and Let's Take a Trip titles and phrases. As I create today's project, I'll bring in a few additional supplies. As always, I encourage you to use what you have in your collection, but if you would like a list of the items I'm using today, I've provided you with that list in the description below, along with a link to this kit. When I select elements for a page, I always start with the photos. These have some awesome sandstone elements, so I've chosen a similar shade for the frame. If I place my photos directly onto this pattern, they will be difficult to see. So I'm going to lay a white piece of cardstock in the center. Whenever I'm choosing items, I always refer to the color wheel. And I know that orange and blue go well together, so I'm going to lay this Simple Stories dot pattern behind the photos to frame them. Not only will that dark pattern help the photos stand out, but by bringing in this blue cardstock frame, I'm now able to redirect the eyes to the center of the page. Can you see what a difference this makes and how it brings focus back to those photos on the layout? The next step is to choose a focal point photo and bring in more of the sandstone color to the page. I'm going to use these 3x4 cards as backers. Cut apart cards make great photo frames. Most of the titles and images are in the center and they are easily hidden with a photo. The colors also match the rest of the items in the kit. I'm going to use a yellow color for my main photo of this father-daughter duo. This is the one I want as my focal point, and the yellow will help separate it from the other two. Off camera, I used my sewing machine to add a frame around the white cardstock. Now I'm going to add some elements that match those photos and the pattern papers I chose. I'm going to start with this yellow border at the top. I cut this from the Checkerboard pattern using a die in my collection. The scallop edge matches the ruffle on her shirt, and it creates a nice frame at the top. Below my main photo, I'm adding another 3x4 card. This brings focus to that photo, and it adds some yellow and a bit of the salmon color that matches the outfit in the photo. I'm going to bring more of that color to the page with this chipboard frame. Since everything's already adhered in place, I need to cut it down to fit the space. I love adding texture to my designs, so I'm going to punch a hole into this Hello die cut so that I can loop a bit of twine through. Not only will this bring some color to my page, it will also help frame that adorable photo. As I loop this twine through the die cut, I would love it if you took a moment to tap that thumbs up icon or the subscribe button below. This year, I'm working hard to expand the reach of my channel, and actions like this help my channel grow. To incorporate a summer theme with a little Southwest vibe, I'm adding floral stickers. The soft yellow will match the title I've selected, and the pops of turquoise add a fresh, lively feel. On the opposite side, I'm going to repeat those shapes, colors, and images near my title. I started with a large chipboard circle, layered more florals over the top, and added that bold yellow title that says, "Let's go and have adventures." Having a larger cluster here forms more of an asymmetrical type layout. These can easily feel off balance if you don't add elements that mirror other pieces on the page. As I layer the stickers and phrases, you're going to see how triangles of color are formed with the flowers, the yellow images, the turquoise pieces, and those little bits of salmon. The area to the right of the title has been left blank for journaling. About 90% of my projects are given to family and friends, so I always leave room for them to add their story. Here is the completed scrapbook page we created today. Off camera, I sprinkled a few coral dots throughout the layout. This just helped bring in some more of that color from the photos. As I said earlier, this part here is left blank for journaling. You could add a tag, vellum, or some journal strips. This page came together rather quickly, but sometimes you just need a simple design that you can throw together and record some of your fun family memories. I'm going to share a couple of close-ups of this layout so that you can see all the fun details. For this project, I drew inspiration from the colors in the photos. The background features charming sandstone houses, which led me to choose a similar shade for the frame. I wanted the layout to have a hint of Southwest vibe, so I introduced a soft yellow and pops of turquoise. This gave the page a cheerful, adventurous feel and paired beautifully with the salmon color in the photos. If you're one who enjoys pinning projects to inspiration boards, I've added still shots of this layout to my social media posts, website, and to the Not Just for Boys blog. For more ideas using the Summer Pastime kit, head on over to the Not Just for Boys community group on Facebook. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope this project inspired you to try something new. If you have any questions about this project or the supplies I used, feel free to leave that in the comments below. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what you create.